Hi, we're Anna and Michael from Casa Mia Salentina. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you to those of you returning. We explore what it really means to live in Italy, not just visit. It's not hard to fall in love with places like this. Tropea is one of southern Italy's most photographed coastlines, and when you stand here, you understand why. But lately, we've been thinking about something. What happens when Italy gets too famous in these small towns? Because when a place becomes visible to the world, its rhythm begins to change. And if you're thinking about living here, not just visiting, that shift matters. Now don't get me wrong, Tropea is absolutely stunning. But once you move past the postcard moments, you start noticing the everyday things. There are places in Italy that take your breath away before you even arrive. Tropea is one of them. The cliffs, the turquoise water, the way the light touches the sea at sunset. It's easy to understand why the world has fallen in love with it. But lately, I can't help thinking, what happens when Italy gets too famous? If you love energy and being amongst it all, Tropea in summer is electric. If you need breathing space, that's something to consider. In Australia, we're used to open space. So when we arrive here in peak summer and everyone is shoulder to shoulder, it makes you reflect on how differently we experience leisure. And that's where this conversation becomes less about Tropea and more about rhythm.
And we just want to talk about some of the quirks here in Italy. Like, we've just been to the beach, and it's every beach, it doesn't matter which beach, but they have this thing about space.
No space.
No space. They just crowd on, literally on top of you.
Invade your personal space.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's quite rare for us coming from Australia, and I believe probably in America, where we've got so much space and we sort of allow space for each other. But here it's quite funny. We quite laugh. But we got into the rhythm, and today we actually invited people to come into our space.
Yeah, and all of a sudden there's like 8 people, 2 dogs.
It was so funny.
Thought it was 3 people.
It was mum, dad, the kids and the grandkids, and the 2 gorgeous little dogs.
Yeah.
So it was quite fun. It was just, but we ended up making friends
matter.
with them.
Yeah.
You know, we have this hang up about space, but they don't. I can see why. I mean, you make friends.
Yeah.
We made friends with another lady, the Canadian lady with her 2 children as well.
Yeah,
we invited her over. We said, look, there's a rock here. If you leave your bag on the sand, it's going to get drenched from the waves coming in at high tide. So she thanked us, asked where we were from.
We're heading to the beach, but we got sidetracked walking the streets. Anna's having a little rest over there. And I'm going to take some video of these onions. Why, you ask? Well, onions are their specialty down here in Tropea in Calabria, and there's quite a lot of them, as you can see. You think that's all? Look at this. There's onions everywhere here. That's onion alley, I'll call that.
We have watermelon, we have peaches, we have Gatorade, water.
We've all stocked up. We've walked into town. It was about 1 kilometre and a bit.
Yes, we did our walk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we need to swim in that beautiful water.
Yes, can't wait.
Let's go. And Amanini.
Yeah, amunini.
Oh, here we go, making our way down to the beach.
Yeah, got to
On
make
these-
some sacrifices, don't you?
Yes, on these steep but long steps.
This is only the first level.
We've come about 8 steps down. 9, 10.
No, we won't be counting it. We'll be here for a while.
Yeah. See you at the bottom.
On holiday, walking 25 minutes in 38 degrees feels manageable. But when you imagine that as part of everyday life, it makes you think differently.
Oh, Mrs. C, I think you should climb up on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it will hold me?
I think so.
I think this is a good place to sunbake. Although I don't know if it's sunbaking in this weather.
There you go.
No, it's too hot.
You look very relaxed. Not.
I'm not.
Okay.
This is one that you would lie down on.
Yeah. And it's just below the
It's not relaxing.
big church up on the hill.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Siamo nella spiaggia
Sì.
a Tropea,
Tropea in
Calabria.
Calabria.
Il più bello spiaggia che mi andato. Vi portiamo, vedi qua, facciamo un giro, si vede l'acqua, la chiesa qua sopra. E lo centro storico qua sopra. Our top pick for the most beautiful beach in Italy over the last 2 months. We absolutely love
We love
Tropea.
Tropea. The water's amazing. Let's give you a look. I'll flip the camera underneath.
My hand.
Yeah, hands are underwater. You wouldn't know.
It's just beautiful.
Have you ever visited somewhere and loved it, but wondered if you could actually live there?
How beautiful is this? Look at your window out here.
How's that for view, eh?
Yes. Inside the on the bottom.
And this is where living and visiting start to feel different.
the way back up. We've got a break. Are we halfway? Okay. The halfway break.
Yes, we're in the shade, we've got a view.
This is the reward on the halfway mark up and down.
Showing them the reward at the halfway mark, are you?
Yes, I am. Amazing, isn't it? Nice breeze here too. Okay. Harmonini.
We're getting there. You can do it. What's Putting on a brave face. It's actually hard work.
It is hard work. There's a lot of beauty on the way up and the way down. Look at that wall of ivy. You can do it.
One day we've got to count how many stairs this is.
Baby, we made it to the top.
I think I'm short of breath. Am I?
Yeah.
Deep breath.
Yeah, I don't think it was too bad. We're good stopping halfway probably helped.
No, true. Very
Yeah.
true. Very true. So we're now in the historic centre. We're right at the top of the historic centre here. The sunset view is right around here. And yeah, usually around 7:30 to 8:30 it is crowded at that top point there, that viewpoint. Famous for their onions and chilies.
Made a skirt out of chilies. The locals love to sing, as you can maybe hear.
Definitely like that. And don't forget to subscribe, like and comment if you're liking our content at the moment while we are here in Italy.
If you like it, give it the big thumbs up.
Yes, and yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of our travels and whether you can do this sort of life. Do you think you could buy a home here in Italy and enjoy the travelling while you're here, while you've got your home? Well, we want to talk about choosing your accommodation when you're travelling.
Yes.
And how you go about choosing it. We decided this time not to be close into the historic centre here at Tropea, and we regret it.
Big mistake.
Huge mistake.
Yep.
And so we just like to bring it to your attention. Just be careful when you are thinking of booking your accommodation and you think to yourself, you know, I want to be more where the locals are, or I don't want to be in this historic centre because I don't want the crowds. And then you get temperatures of, 35, 38 degrees, and you've got to walk 20, 25 minutes in the sun with no shade.
Yes, each way or whatever.
Each way. And there are no transfers, taxi services, or even those little tuk-tuks to get you around.
Yep.
So we paid for that dearly yesterday.
We did.
On our last day here, so I had actually cramped in my calves, which means we could not walk, and it took us, a 20-minute walk took us like 45 minutes with like 3-4 stops.
Yeah.
I was drinking magnesium drinks that day as well yesterday. So just think of things like that. We're very, very fit and very agile. A 20-minute walk is nothing. It's like a 2-minute walk for us. It's like,
but when you go do it once or twice a day, in the heat of the day.
In the heat of the day with cramps, you can't do it.
Yeah.
We'd even asked our host if they could organise to get us a lift somewhere from the historic centre back to our room, and he couldn't do it. He said, no, it's Sunday, there are no taxis, they don't come till 5 o'clock. We'd left at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't think we could have waited till 5 o'clock in the heat of the day. We'd already gone for our swim. We did some extra filming. We had lunch. We did everything we could to stay there as long as possible, but it's just impossible. So really, this is just to make you aware that really choose your accommodation, because when you're booking it, in your particular country, it might be winter, it might be cool. You're not thinking of the weather here in the summer. So really, it's just to be aware more so than anything else. Be aware where you book. We won't do it again because our first time here, we did book closer to the town. I think we're only a 5-minute walk away.
Yeah.
So we weren't actually in the historic centre, but we're only 5 minutes outside.
Yeah.
So therefore, we won't do it again. We'll definitely be coming back to Tropea because we just love this.
We love it here. We'll be booking closer.
Hopefully our original one that we had the first time will be available. It wasn't available this time.
Yeah.
And if not, we know that, just look 5 minutes within the... or in the historic centre, which we try to avoid because Tropea's historic centre at night is
quite busy.
It's extremely overcrowded.
Yeah.
A lot of locals come here, a lot of Italians come here to do their travel in the summer. So it's just really a tip, something to bring to your attention, to be careful because some things you just don't think about. I didn't think I was going to get a cramp in my calf. A really bad one I might add. Yeah. But luckily there was a pharmacy here and we got some magnesium and got it into my body, soluble straight into the water and
Something to consider. With popularity comes demand, and with demand comes pricing that reflects it. In peak season, restaurant menus and accommodation prices definitely shift. And if you're thinking about living somewhere all year round, that's something worth factoring in. If restaurants triple in August, imagine rental returns during peak season. Over the past few weeks, we've been talking about what happens when places in Italy step into the spotlight, whether that's Puglia rising in popularity or Matera living in global fame. We saw properties starting at €135,000 up to €550,000 here. And while that might seem appealing at first glance, you still have to ask, would you want to live here year round? Buonasera.
Buonasera, everyone.
We've found a quiet street here in Tropea, which is very
hard to do.
Very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Especially a few days before Ferragosto.
Yeah, I'll say.
And for those of you that are unfamiliar with Ferragosto, it's a holiday here in Italy. Thank you to the Emperor Augustus.
Yeah.
So he gave a day of rest for all the
agricultural farming,
We did.
and it is busy. I cannot
It's
tell you.
packed.
It's
People
packed,
everywhere.
busy. A lot of the restaurants on the main piazzas have all got music playing very, very loudly, and we can't film
No,
because
the
copyright
stuff.
of the music.
We've come into a little back
We've had to come to a
lane.
back lane, find a restaurant that has no music. And so if you come in August, especially in the south, just beware of the crowds. And we are able to get bookings at restaurants like quite easily,
Yeah.
even with the crowds. So we're actually shocked. Probably not so much at the popular ones at on the main piazza though.
No,
Yeah, so
No.
probably not there.
yeah.
But yeah, everywhere else it's been easy to get. Just walk
Yeah,
in.
we've
Actually,
had no problems really, yeah.
yeah, which is really rare
Yeah,
usually. So if you're coming anywhere to Italy during the festive season, especially the south, because the northerners do come down to the south to celebrate as well. Just book your holiday early, book your accommodation early, book your restaurants if they are in the main areas. But if you're like us and you go look for a little vicolo, a little alleyway, you look for things, away from the main piazzas.
shouldn't have any problems.
You won't have any problems. We've had no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
And that's Ferragosto here in Italy, Sicily. At the moment we're in Calabria, but we'll actually be celebrating Ferragosto in Puglia.
We will.
We'll be
Yep.
in Puglia for the 15th of August. So happy Ferragosto. So why August? Why was August chosen for this public holiday? Ferragosto, because it is the hottest part of the year. It is summer. Fere just really means holiday, vacation. Agosto is August. Therefore, spring, their harvest. August is hot. There's no cultivating of the land. And then in autumn, they prepared for the winter crops.
Yeah.
Therefore, the holiday by Emperor Augustus was the middle of the month, the hottest part of summer. Whereas for us, that would be
Like December, January
December,
sort of thing.
January
Yeah.
for us, I would guess, in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yep.
And that is how Ferragosto came about.
For locals that live here, getting their cars through the crowds is a bit of an obstacle course, as you can see. There's a car trying to get through on a Saturday night with hundreds of people everywhere. Nightmare. It's 11 p.m. at night. We're heading back home, out of town, and as you can see, everyone's coming into town.
And they're walking on the road,
On the roads.
like they do everywhere else in Italy.
They're probably coming to have dinner.
Yes, well,
That's what they
true.
do.
That's true.
So they're all the night owls. But this is the norm in Italy.
In summer.
In summer, yeah.
It's holiday season, so.
Tropea is extraordinary. It deserves the attention it receives. But living somewhere is different to visiting. For us, Puglia still feels more livable. There's space, small town rhythm, and the landscape that opens outward. And perhaps the real question isn't which place is more beautiful, but which rhythm feels like home to you. Let me know in the comments what kind of rhythm you're looking for. And maybe before choosing a place, the real conversation is about what life feels like when things quieten down.